so there's some Jonsered 630 action for you. Oomph. Someday he won't be called Oomph anymore because he won't be an ugly mother effer. So that's what Oomph stands for. Anyways, runs, I want to say exceptionally well, but I don't know if it's exceptionally well. Runs as it's supposed to run, put it that way. However, it's bone stock. I think that earlier on, whenever I first ran this, I think that it really needed that bottom end broken in tremendously bad, I think, because it just didn't have much power, and it still doesn't. It's pretty weak, I gotta say. You know, I'd be surprised if it had 4 horsepower. I would. I think it's probably like 3.8. But that's just a guess, basing it off of numbers that I know and chainsaws, the way they came from the factory and stuff. But you know, the muffler mod, it has no muffler mod, nothing. It's completely stock. All I did was, it's got a new piston in it, new bottom end bearings, that kind of jazz. Other than that, it's a stock saw. The chain is a semi-chisel chain, and it's the safety rakers. It's a Husqvarna. I don't even know what they call them, but yeah, it's a CG 83, C83G. I don't know. SC. But anyways, it is a semi-chisel. It's cutting good. I sharpened it. That is one of my grinds. I've gotten completely acceptable on my chain sharpening. I mean, am I going to win races? No. But I can sharpen a chain and it works. So that's happy times, right? That's all we need. And it's really good fun, good running little saw. On the cover there, that says 670 Super, but it's not. It's a 630. And I gotta say, if this was all I had, I would really, really desire some performance upgrades. It definitely needs some muffler mod at minimum, and you know, base gasket delete again at minimum, because it's just not, it just doesn't have that good of power. At this point, this is probably my 4th tank in it, and so yeah, I know it's just now getting broken in and stuff like that, but still, like, I would never want to put a 24-inch bar on that. If I did, I would definitely go with semi or skip tooth. But yeah, it's kind of a kitten. It's like, it doesn't have a lot of oomph to it. Even in this little wood in some places, it was wanting to bog down and stuff. And it's all OEM except for the piston. The piston's a Meteor piston. But yeah, it's a mix of Husqvarna and Jonsered parts. You know, just what I had laying around, just threw it together. It's a junk pile saw. But you know what? One day I'll get into this, do some modifications, might make it just simple stuff. Runs great, you know, because I mean, you saw the whole time, you know. I adjusted the carb a little bit because I noticed it was a little weak, and so as it had warmed up, what had happened is it leaned out, and so I just gave it a little bit more fuel, and that really helped out. But yeah, I like it even if it is weak. I don't care. Oh, these old knees.